Hi Scorpio, welcome. This is Taurus Tarot. I'm Joy, your tour guide. Tapping into the energy for the month of December and the week of the 1st to the 15th. Okay, so we're just kind of trying to tap into Scorpio's energy for December 1st to the 15th. And so some things that I was already feeling is just that this is kind of a time of like of growing power for you, a time of gaining focus on what it is that you really want to attract in your life, and letting everything else kind of fall by the wayside, you know. And it's really the same idea of, you know, say you wanted to start your own business, and you know, if you come home, you know, you already have a day job, right? And you come home and you sit in front of the TV instead of putting that energy into researching, you know, your business, or putting energy into creating your business, then you're not going to get very far, right? So this is a time for you to kind of like take that energy and focus it into what it is that you really want. It is a time of, you know, the law of attraction, really. It's about, you know, figuring out exactly what it is that you want, and going for it, and putting your energy into it, and going for it. Yeah. Whew. So actually, this is kind of feeling like you know, a relationship more so than a business, which, you know, could very well be, right? It could be any of those. Same thing, if you have a relationship that is something that you want to nurture and watch grow, then that's where you need to put your energy. That's where you need to focus your energy into. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, first card, right? Ace of Pentacles is really about, you know, the universe kind of giving you a gift, giving you the go-ahead to build something in this, you know, in this 3D reality. And perhaps it is a relationship, you know, perhaps it is a business, perhaps it is, you know, whatever it is. But this is something, you know, Pentacles are about, you know, earthly things, right? So this is definitely something that feels like a big part of like your physical reality, as opposed to like your spiritual reality, right? Yeah, that's kind of what it feels like. It almost feels like you want to move forward with somebody, and you want to know how to do it. And this is telling you that yes, this is a good thing for you to move forward with this, that it's good for you. But the energy also really feels like you need to put your passion into it, right? Well, so before I show those cards, this was the next card, the Lovers. Yeah, and this is like a really really beautiful thing. I always feel like this is like the balancing of masculine and feminine energies, and so it could be, you know, a masculine energy and a feminine energy coming together as two separate parts, or coming together within the self. Yeah, either way it's beautiful. This does really feel like two, like a man and a woman coming together, or a masculine and a feminine energy coming together. You know, it doesn't have to be man and woman, just masculine and feminine energy coming together to kind of create this kind of wholeness. And it's almost, I just heard like a blessing from above, you know, from source, a gift from source. It's almost like this angel here over these two people are like, is giving her blessing. And you see the sun in the background. That blessing is coming right from source. And it's funny because the next two cards here too are the King and Queen of Wands. And how awesome is that they, you know, came out together in this pair. This really does feel like that masculine and feminine energies coming together in a very passionate way. I love wands. I love wand energy. I love, you know, the passion that's behind it. It's just really nice. And this is the energy of Scorpio, really, you know, this passionate energy that is Scorpio. and I'm a Taurus, and so, you know, Scorpio is like my half brother sister kind of thing, right? Because they're on the opposite end of the zodiac from me. And so for Tauruses, and so Tauruses and Scorpios, they get along pretty well. So yeah, this energy feels really, really good. This really feels like a relationship that is really coming together in wholeness. Yeah, really coming together to wow, create this beautifulness, this intensity of like feeling love for the first, falling in love for the first time, that kind of thing. Yeah, of like being so connected to one another that you really just don't want to be apart from each other, and not in a needy way, but in a whole way, in a way of like finding your person. Yeah, I mean, like, wow, I mean, isn't that what we want, right? You know, who doesn't want that? Finding your person. I was gonna say finding your other half, but it's not like that. It's really not. It's really it's more of this wholeness, of this wholeness, right? So when you see the expression finding your other half, there's almost it almost kind of like insinuates that half of you was missing, that it needed to be found, the other half needed to be found, and that's not the case. This is because the Lovers is really about like wholeness already. It's really about having the masculine and feminine balanced within yourself, and that is what attracts in someone else who also has those energies balanced within themselves, and together they're just like the power couple, right? It's just like you found your person, you found that person that just vibes with you on every single level, you know, that you are just extremely passionate about. Like these two here, they can't take their eyes off of each other. Their gaze is just focused on each other. Yeah, and it's like they just couldn't stand to take their eyes off of each other. Yeah, and that's kind of the energy I'm feeling for you, Scorpio. Is this really like you want this? If either someone has come into your life and you're feeling like they could be the one, or you're in this place of like you're ready for that person to come into your life. Like you've done your work to awaken to the call, to take a look at what's going on in your life. Yeah, and find a way or realize how things in your life have not been serving you, and putting them into balance. It's like that's what's happened or is gonna happen for you, because time is just, you know, I mean, everything is happening in the now, right? So it could be in human terms past, present, or future for you, but whatever this energy is, it is of you having kind of had an awakening. Yeah, and you having being very focused, being very focused about bringing something into your reality, like the law of attraction, you know, bringing something into your reality. And what it definitely feels like is this love, this romantic love. Yeah, this romantic love. And when I say romantic love, I mean in the form of finding a partner, finding your person, and you're ready, and it's coming, you know, it's coming. It's coming. This just feels so wonderful. This feels like falling in love for the first time. That's what this feels like. It's almost as if all those other times before that you thought you were in love, that was not love. And now this is, and now you really understand it, and you really understand it because you were able to fall in love with yourself first and find that balance within yourself first. Yeah, that non-duality within yourself, that balancing of feminine and masculine energies within yourself that allowed you to recognize those very masculine qualities within yourself of like, you know, of drive, of moving forward, of, you know, putting things out there, creating and planting seeds. And then also your very feminine energy of accepting and nurturing and enveloping and holding close and softness, yeah. And you've balanced both of those energies within yourself, and that's why you're able to bring this in for you. This feeling of like, wow, I found my person. I found my person. And, you know, it's like you've had an awakening, but this brings you almost to like this new awakening. It's like understanding what it means to be in relationship with someone in wholeness. In wholeness. Yeah, and it just feels wonderful. Wow. Wow. When you see all of these cards together, it's just like this story, and I wish I could show them all to you, but it really is like this story that is happening for you here. You can see it clearly, and it's definitely about love. It's definitely about love. Love for self and love for another person that comes in and teaches you even more about love. Yeah. Really nice. Really, really nice. Yeah, so embrace it, Scorpio. You know, and if it is something that you don't have yet in your life and you really want it, then that's where you need to put your focus into attracting that energy in, yeah? But make sure you're attracting it in wholeness, right? That you've already achieved your own wholeness, and so that the person that you're bringing in is going to be whole for you. And if it already is in your life, and then, you know, make sure you put the energy into nurturing it, into taking care of it, yeah, so that it remains. Yeah, definitely. All right, Scorpio, that is your energy for the first 2 weeks of December, December 1st to the 15th. Yeah, congratulations. It feels awesome. All right, okay. Aloha, I love you, and namaste.